Here we are. Yes, guys, welcome. It's Open Michael. Yes, that's the name of this show. I'm Roy Ellison. Thank you for joining online. If you are, you're not. There's no one online right now watching this for sure. I don't know, but I'm doing it as a formality. Hello, everybody. They'll be watching in later in the future. Yes, their time. In that way, we're time travelers. Yeah. Uh, Say again. No, it's okay. You're hardly heckling. It's going to be better than it was last week. That's for sure. Last week there were a bunch of people. You can check it in the files. There were a bunch of people that obviously they had only, I think, done AA meetings. This was like they were operating as if this were some sort of I don't know, call and response, like Black Church or something. This wasn't. It was one of those things too. Like I felt insult. I was like being disrespected. It was like when people be talking in the audience that are comics. I don't know. It was just it was ugly. It was a bad feeling. I feel disrespected sometimes. I was out just an hour ago. I was at the Comedy Store. Some this is the thing. Black guys, you can black guy. There you can say whatever you want in a lot of ways. Like that's kind of like you're the only ones with freedom of speech in this country now. It seems the only ones who can really just like freaking blow it. At least in this state. Anyway, I'm getting political. That's what I was being so disrespected by this guy. It's happening again. It's happening again. I'm having flashbacks to last week. This guy, he came up to me. He came up to me and he was like, "Hey, white boy, you're fat as hell. What's going on? I thought you were some Tony Soprano looking. Hey, wait, where you from? Philly? You look like you are. Whoa!" But he wanted to be friends. That was his. I don't know. Like that's how. Some black guys, they want to be friends that way. Just like, okay, we're gonna play that game. It's that time though. It's that special time of my weight where I can be called fat. I wasn't used to it. They say the camera adds 10 pounds, but that's not true. It's our mind that subtracts 10 pounds. I'll be getting fat before my own eyes and look in the mirror like, hey, I look good. And I get like a black guy like, hey, what's up, fat be your priest with your body. Yeah. I was disrespected earlier today or last night. I told you guys about it a little. I'm going to work this one out. I was so it's because I'm nice. It's because I try to be, let's go, which is the dumbest and rudest thing you can say. I'm nice. I try to be nice. I brought this guy in off the street. In a way, I gave him a cigarette, and then it's just, oh, hey, you try to make new friends. Come on in. We're going to the Comedy Store. Yeah. He says, I don't remember what he said, actually. See, this sucks. I don't want to do this part now. I don't feel like it. You told me to vent, and I choose not to. That's where I get my powers, is all the repression. That's actually it. I'm a Christian, so I don't want to disparage people, and I'm celibate. Just voluntary. I'm a cell. I'm just a cell. Again, where my powers come from is all that. It's not coming out. It's me. This is how I'm ejaculating. Moments like this. How about this weather today? It was nice. I like it when it's hotter. 98 degrees. That's what it feels like when you're in somebody. You guys you think a lot? You thinkers? Deep. Celibate. Yeah. I read this article. It said 50% of people have no internal monologue. I read that and thought, constant words? Is that what's going on in your heads? Are you guys thinking like right now, like, oh, I think that was a joke. I can't. It was a funny joke, but I didn't even know. After a certain point, I'd just be like, oh, that's just the words again. That's not. Why? There's constant talking? It sucked if my internal monologue always said smart things. Wow. Wish I thought of that. Can't say it though. It'd be plagiarism. Because if there's words in your head, you're an American psycho. I can make words in my head. I just thought the word thought. I just did it. I made it happen. It's not like I have this ding 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 ring ding doodle. I think too much about what is in my heart and my head to allow strange thoughts constantly coming through my mind. I think in pictures, and, colors, and a lot of pictures of boobs. It's like, but then I fight it. Sometimes that comes in, and you just go, nope, nope, nope. Say what? Yeah. Sometimes your thoughts aren't like your own thoughts. That's what a Christian life is like. Just denying that. No, that I choose not to have that. That's an external thing. I'm in control of my thoughts. I have the spirit of grace in me. That can't be God. It can't be me. So get you gone, Satan. The boobs and but it's intrusive. Satan's not always like, ooh, kill, steal, destroy. He's also like boobs. I used to work at Santa Anita racetrack, walking horses, and we'd walk horses in a circle. This is right when I started living for the Lord. We'd walk horses because apparently the thing about horses, race horses, is after they're done training and running in a circle, you have to let them cool off by walking more. So we're walking in circles with the horses, and there's a horse in front of me. I got my horse. I'm praying. This is what the Bible says: pray without ceasing. Take your thoughts captive. So when you make your whole life a prayer, that's when you realize you need a savior. Thank you, Lord, for your perfect plan for your life, for my life. You were so good to give me this peace. Big butt. Stop it. Horses. Whoa, it's like a black girl. Stop. Yeah. Jesus is Lord. Thank you, Father, for love and these animals, these beautiful, precious flies on it. Stop it. Stop it. Jesus is Lord. Ah. Ah. It was cool at the racetrack. While I was there, I was a hot walker, wanted to work in the barn. The only people who were my coworkers were Mexicans. It's like it's an illegal Mexican job to work with horses at the racetrack. So they hated me because I was stealing their job. And yeah, they didn't like that. We ended up hitting it off later. They called me Cuñado. It's a little Mexican Spanish term of endearment for brother-in-law. I think they liked my sister. They didn't know her, but they wanted to. Yeah. All right. This was nice. It was about as good as it was going to get. Alan, yes, again. So coming to the stage, I'm looking forward to your guys' sets for sure. Since it's just the five of us, why don't you each do 7? Huh? 7 minutes for sure, guys. Give it up for Alan Zach. Yes, you should give it up for him. Why not?
Sounds like a fucking beat rap. All right, is mic on? All right, cool. So I guess electricity is working. This is great. All right, guys. I've been late. I got a job, so I work at the pier. Every day of my life is great. Living as a comedian, working at the fucking pier, dealing with birds, guys. Living a fucking dream as a comedian. One step at a fucking time. But guys, I fucking hate birds, especially ducks. Fuck those pieces of shit. I remember I was one day at the park and I was just feeding this breadcrumbs to this duck, Gary. And then he follows me back home. And As I arrive at my door of my house, I look through the hole and I saw this duck fucking my wife. I was speaking duck fucking my wife. This duck was on top of my wife, and he's quacking at me, wah, wah, wah. I got your girlfriend, bitch. I'm like, whoa. And then quacks at me, wah, wah, wah. I'm like, whoa, whoa. You can't say that. That's fucking racist. Am I right? But then this duck goes on to fuck my daughter. He goes on to fuck my daughter. But the more and more I try my daughter to not want to fuck this duck, the more and more she wants to fuck this duck. So I fucked up. I'm like, oh, fuck a duck. And then she fucks a duck. And then he steals my identity and commits tax fraud at my local Chase Bank with a wig. And then I get sent to jail instead. And then he shows up to prison to talk to me on the phone every single day. I fucking hate this duck Gary. And he shows up to prison, who currently right now he's dating is my mother. And he picks up the phone, he's like, wah, wah, wah. I'm like, oh, Gary, you piece of shit. You took everything precious from me. Fucking hate you. You know what's worse? He has the nerve to bring my brand new siblings. They're a full-on, half abomination, half duck, half human triplets called Quacks and Banks, Nick Dick Fucks-a-Lot, and Alexander Panagoose. So fucked up. But you know, I decide I'm going to escape jail, guys. And I'm going to do something crazy. I killed an innocent police officer. He killed 3 black people, so he's apparently doing his job. And now I'm in his police cruiser with a shotgun, heading back to my hometown to take my life back from this fucking duck Gary. And when I arrive back in my hometown, I look through the window of my house and I see this duck plays a way better parent than even my dad could ever be. He's a good listener, you know, and he's good at listening to my highly autistic brother, Ryan. He makes a 6-figure income, which my dad could never do in his life. And he's even good at taking care of the bills. It's crazy. And then, you know, guys, I'm at this one point. I'm at the rooftop, guys, and it's raining. And I am standing on the rooftop pointing a gun at both the duck disguised as my dad and my actual father. And I'm asking the question that everyone's thinking. When is my fucking birthday? And the duck's like, why? I'm like, that's right. And then I shoot the other one. And my dad's like, Alan, why'd you shoot me? Because you forgot my fucking birthday, Dad. Are you fucking kidding me? And then this duck vanishes into thin air, never to be seen again, never to be heard. But then winter came, and this duck flew south to Mexico to join the Mexican cartel. Gary the Duck is also known as El Pato. And if I ever get my hands on Gary the Duck, I will turn his liver into a nice foie gras out of this bitch. And then I'm going to taxidermy that bitch, and I'm going to make a duck shoe, and I'm going to stop all over the city. People are going to ask me, are those boots made for quacking? Yes, they fucking are. Because ducks are dicks. Am I right? That will teach people what happens when you mess with Alan Zach. But that's been fucking weird, guys. Other than that, I recently found out, you guys ever tried to find out on Ancestry.com where your roots are from? I decided to do a DNA test, guys. I spit in the fucking beaker, and after a couple of weeks, get my results back, I find out, guys, I was 99.5% European Ashkenazi Jewish and 1.5% mentally retarded. Anyways, thank you guys. You guys were awesome.
Good on you. Yes, that's Alan Zach. Yes. Okay, I get it. You're Jewish. Are you from is your family from Europe? Yeah, I can hear your dialect too. I was like, is this guy freaking retarded or like, or is it? And then I realized, oh, this is an accent. This is an interesting one. That's a great set, man. Gotta love anything but the truth about you, I suppose. That was fun and colorful. As our next comedian is going to be, give it up for. It sounds like you have he's a Jew too. It's Andrew Hoffman. Yes, right here. Where the fuck are you going? Where the fuck are you going?
I'm sorry, I thought I was a furry. Do I have to be on drugs to make you people laugh right now? The fuck is going on in this country? What the fuck is going on? This assassination attempt is becoming epic. This is an epic phenomenon right now. It's so fucking weird what's going on. The job of the president is no longer a job, it is a fucking contest. This is a fucking joke of a contest. Like, who wants to be the next American jerk off? What the fuck is going on right now? Jesus. There are people who are gladly there are people who will gladly take Trump's job right now. There's a lot of fucking weird people out there right now. It's like, I can do a better job than this fucking crazy. Wow, 3 assassination attempts. This is 4. What the fuck, dude? This is like, it is so weird to be alive right now. This is the coolest. This is cooler than like the divided states of America. This is the coolest divided states of America I've ever been in. America is fucking bonkers right now. We are bonkers, 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 bonkers. We are not just bonkers. We are bitchin' bonkers. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I thought it was a furry again. What the fuck is going on in this Looney Toony Fruity Tooty fucked up fruitcake tutu factory? I mean, what's going on right now is like a fucking fireworks display going off in a Walmart. Attention customers, aisle 9 is I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm still going over. Is it me or just liberal women are losing their fucking minds right now? They're going bonkers. We got any Karens in here? No, I didn't think so. Nancy Guthrie, what kind of a distraction was that? Jesus, what the fuck? We are a distracting nation. People are losing their minds. We are not an insane country. I swear to God, we're not insane. We're just a little Epstein. You know what Jeffrey Epstein's favorite beach towel to sit on was? A polymolester. Epstein is the story of the year. Fuck it, fuck AI. I'm starting to think Epstein came from AI or something. Are we getting lazier as a country? I think so. Is Idiocracy the movie really happening right now? What the fuck is going on? Jesus, right. I'm just curious what's going to happen to the people that are wearing masks and they're the only ones in the car wearing a mask. Are you going to get COVID from the car? What the fuck is going on right now? AI is taking over. I swear to God, this is really happening. I can't even tell if is this real? Am I fake? Are you looking at? Clap it for a real audience. Come on. This is, yay. Thank you very much. It's a real audience. People are saying they can awaken the AI. How many of you motherfuckers have AI girlfriends? Are you dating these things yet? Have you fucking fallen in love like that 2012 movie Her? That's a reality right now. People are literally talking to AI for therapists. Is this fucking crazy? What the fuck? These things are telling people to commit suicide. What the fuck is going on right now? What the fuck? This I might. What the fuck? This is better than men thinking they're women. What the fuck is going on right now? You remember that song? They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cats. Eat. You still think furries want to hear furries after hearing that? I don't know. No, you can stop squawking your wokeness bullshit in my ear. Furries are funny as hell, man. I love furries. They're fucking hilarious, man. They're like on another level of what the fuck are you going through? What drugs are you on? I don't know. It's any childish cat ladies in the audience? No, I didn't think so. We're all fucking guys. I'm your man. Yeah. Okay. They're saying that Israel needs to stop bombing so much. Everybody needs to stop bombing so much, but I never thought Israel was that funny, anyways. Hey, you guys know who Chuck Schumer is? Does he need to change his name to Fuck Schumer? Democrats? Any Democrats in here? You know, the ones that go. What the fuck was that? I don't know. I love watching this shit show of a circus on TV. It's better than watching them Tiny Toon adventures. They're tiny. They're toony. They're a little loony. And then this cartoony, we're invading your TV. Yes, they're brainwashing us, folks. They're trying to tell us what to do. Do I sound like a conspiracy theorist right now? Any Zoran Mondani fans in there? Zoran Mondani, yeah, let's hear it for the new mayor. I love Zoran Mondani. I don't want to have to start calling him that. I'm from New York. Yeah. The Gulf of Mexico is now the Gulf of America. Can you stand it? This man is more obsessed with golf than Tiger Woods is. Let's get into it, huh? Who's got the official Trump watches, huh? Who's got the official golden Trump shoes, huh? Can I Trumpify your life for you? Does anybody eat Trump steaks anymore? Jesus Christ, this guy really is better than a used car salesman. The fuck is going on right now? But was this guy seriously really a better choice than Pajamala Harris and Tampon Tim Walz? How do you get that nickname, Tampon Tim Walz? I don't know. Anybody use Bitcoin? Excuse me, Bitcoin. Any crypto keepers in here? You know, remember that multi-billionaire guy, Sam Bankman-Fried? I don't think he's banking anymore. He's in a cell block with Sean Diddy Combs. The Diddy trial. That was on everybody's mind. Everybody want to know. Did he do it? Diddy, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. No, that's Biggie, not Diddy. Get it right, people. So that's my time.
I mean, that was stuff. That was funny. What a character! Do you guys think he was? Do you actually think he's actually a furry? I think that was the thing. I nice. Yeah, I should have. You brought up furries, and then I was like, oh, that was kind of weird. And then you kept talking about them, and I realized I think this guy dresses like an animal with the animal sounds. That was it was immaculate. Well, this is it's going out. It's turning out great. I don't know. We just lost Abdul, but Raw. What is it? Raw. Did you say you wanted to get up? Yeah. Okay. Very good. Well, making his debut in comedy, he'll do something. Give it up for Raw, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, give it up for Raw. I'm sometimes like, so I don't really know my voice, so I don't know like if I even need the mic or if I'm like, if I sound like I'm like talk up. Like, no, I never want to do that. So you guys ever so you ever like you're going through stuff in life, right? And then I'm more of like a sit down performer. Like now I understand what that's about. Like you got the stool type, and then you just got like the slow or the stool. Anyway, you ever like you need advice, right? And life's just life, and you're going through some shit. So you talk to like you got maybe a couple people. If you don't got a couple people in your life, you got like at least one person that you could just talk to, when you're going through stuff, and they actually make you more sad. It's like more depressing. Like I kind of wish I didn't talk to them about it. Advice was like I thought they were gonna help me through it. Now I kind of want to. So when I came up here, I told myself I didn't know what I was gonna do when I came up here. And like actually like no when like I'm just thinking about really funny shit. The problem is like it's just time for me to reflect as I'm looking at y'all look at me think. So learn how to look at y'all look at me think and get out actually the funny shit I'm thinking. I'm more so reflecting right now than getting it install a heavy hard, but I'm laughing hard as fuck because I can't believe all the funny shit I've been through in life, and I'm looking at y'all look at me laughing about the funny shit that I've been through life. That eventually I'll be able to tell you guys in a set amount of set time with a seasoned amount of humor. Well, that allergy is clearly affecting me right now. I'm a wallflower. I'm like an introvert, extrovert, outrovert, polyhedron. So, so I got like wallflower bulb. And then I'm like, yo, I want the last slice of pizza. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, so I see this thing today, and it was about how like we're like tape or something. If we keep like sticking to shit, then like adhesive doesn't. I don't know. That's another wall. Just gotta yank off of this one. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the next. I fucks with it though. Like I think this is like a new meditation place where we'll like reflect. You know what I mean? And just kind of like fuck traffic with this power, right? Right? Don't we fucking hate traffic? You know what I do love about traffic in LA? I love that it shows that anything's possible. Literally, by the traffic having some of every kind of person or some of every kind of thing just coexisting. And the only issue is why the fuck are you in my way and not just coexisting on whatever your shit is. Just don't get in the way of my shit and my shit or be in my crew as we're moving on our shit. And why the fuck is you in my way? I got someone to be. Avocado toast. I don't know. So that's just like some like perspective that I just got off seeing this side. I'm like, yo, fucking with it, right? But it's hard to know what you fucking with. So like when I say fucking with, I mean like FUQ. Like I like to put some fresh with it. You know what I'm saying? You've been through enough in life. You gotta season it. You know, what do I fucks with now? Baby. You know what I'm saying? Put a little I don't know, you can't just like say shit like you don't know shit because you're like really young and remember that shit and like really old. It's like what the fuck was he just talking about? So like but it's really but yeah, I never really thought this would happen. So again, as a reflection, you got to bring it back to like the adhesive tape thing earlier. Heard sticking paper. Don't do that unless you really want to know. You know, but like I feel like it's so like it's hard for me to like every time I do a show, I will have to be exactly what happened that day. Interesting or not. Now maybe I'm a good storyteller. Maybe I'm a good storyteller, and it's just great. Or like I'm gonna be mad at myself if I don't know. It's gotta just come out. She said that. See, I don't know. Just that. It's got to be that, and it's got to be like if I have to repeat it, I'd rather like all my family are hardly seen it. Then everybody that happened to hear the first original that loved that shit so much, I had to record it and say it again in person because it was that funny. But like for me to like stick to this tape, it would have to be like in the lightning every fucked up day would ride until the good one happened. You know what I'm saying? And, like You never do like a pop quiz, which day would be like positive raw day or another fucked up one. Sometimes you call it like, yo, man, you ain't had a positive day about too much. That's what that one Sunday was. But I was reflecting that Sunday. Anyway. Yeah, so I was referring to like if it was a show, auto traffic, everybody's going about it, and it was about positive day or not. How you hardly have anyone to like we like have to make them happy days. Like, and some of y'all like best moments pissing by yourself or sitting through the drive-through, waiting for your food. You're just like, this is I made it to another one of these. What's gonna happen after I eat this meal after this appointment goes? But the rest of the day is definitely about to motherfucking happen. Anyway, that's what.
Yeah, guys, I'm so glad I got that on tape. I have no idea what the hell he said this whole time. I did not understand a single thing. He's talking to the Robinson sex Framistan, approximately the Paradula. What the hell? What is it? Just but there was inflect. That's what I was laughing, man, because there's such. It was like you're telling it. Day to Vegas where I could die. You know what I did? Yeah, well, I did do today. This. Yeah, I didn't know, man. There were people walking down the Kaka Lootly Dang Days. Oh, I just couldn't. I had no idea what that language was. That was incredible. We got to watch that over again. I'm going to put it on the big screen. I have no idea what he was talking about. Yeah, and positively, it was. I just didn't. It's me. I don't understand. I didn't get a single premise. It's like being again, no hate. It's just I didn't understand. Are you high? Am I high? What was going? And you were no Zach, Mr. Zach. You were looking at him and not and like you understood. I'm like, this guy doesn't know what he's saying either. This guy, this is a first generation English speaker. He does not know what this guy's saying. I don't even know if your friend Andrew understood what you were saying. This is love. That's a man I'm going to see in the resurrection. So this is not out of. Very good. Well, guys, this is one of my favorite nights so far. It was weird before, but I like this now. So he's going to close us out. This guy, he's coming to the stage. He is regular at this mic and great friend. Give it up for Abdul Mokhtar.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. All right. I was walking back to my apartment from 7-Eleven, and a guy sitting outside my apartment was mean mugging me. He was glaring at me. I was like, "What's up, man?" I didn't say that. I was terrified. Thought I was going to die. And then he proceeds to go, "Are you Hamas?" I was like, "No, I'm Abdul." I'm going to be honest with you guys for a second. If I can be vulnerable, I didn't know what Hamas meant. I didn't know what it was. I'm pretty politically ignorant. I don't know what's going on in the world. I'm kind of like moron Mom Donnie. So I Google it. I Google Hamas, and I got more confused reading what I read. I was like, well, this guy is clearly high on pot news, right? He thought I was a Middle Eastern dip or spread made from cooked mashed chickpeas, sesame paste, olive oil, garlic, chopped onions, often seasoned with salt and cumin. I'm going to report his ass to PETA. Send him to the pound. I did grow up in a small village in the Middle East called Iowa. For those of you unaware, Iowa is a Midwestern state bordered on the east by the Missouri River and on the west by the Mississippi River. And That's all I know about Iowa. I'm Afghan, contrary to popular belief. I'm Afghan. Under the U.S. Census, I found that Afghan is classified as Caucasian. So that's the whitest thing about me. And the most Asian thing about me, my cock. I get a lot of movie recommendations being Afghan. I didn't know that would happen. I didn't know I'd get movie recommendations being Afghan from boomers. When I tell them I'm Afghan, they go, "Oh, you're Afghan. You would love Zero Dark 30. It's a great film to watch." I was like, Zero Dark 30? Why couldn't it be Superbad, man? I like that movie. Like, why couldn't it be Fast and Furious? Fast and Furious is what I call my dad during Ramadan. Because he gets hangry. Just like the Hulk. Hulk's red now. Pride Month, Hulk. No. So, like, but instead of the color green, he doesn't turn green unless the food he's breaking fast with is spoiled. I've got a religious name. It means servant of God in my language, first and middle name combined. But here's the thing, I wasn't raised religious, so my bad. And the most religious thing about me, I suppose, would have to be I lost my virginity when I was 31 years old. Yeah, I'm 26. Almost there. Just abstinent for the love of the game. It's an act out of me airballing into the pussy. No, man, it's interesting. Like, I'm kind of aging weird, I think. Like, I've been attempting to regrow my hair. Don't know how well that's working. I've been taking this pill called finasteride that gives you erectile dysfunction and suicidal ideation. But I can still go into my Latino barber and get a fade. High fade with a little off the top. Every time I go in there, I stress him the fuck out. A little off the top. How about we just shave the whole thing? But I don't know, man. I started losing my hair in middle school. 13 years. Who knew puberty was just the tip of the iceberg? I was in sex ed. I was like, teacher, why is my hair going down to my balls? You didn't mention I would lose my hair before my virginity. This sucks. Now, I found out recently that my hair loss might be linked to radiation exposure from the fallout of a nuclear disaster. Because come to find out, my dad spent a summer in Ukraine a couple of years after the fallout of Chernobyl. Woke up one day to less hair than he went to bed with. So I've been telling people my hairline isn't genetics. This is the byproduct of nuclear ejaculate. I'm aging weird in other ways. Like I didn't wipe my own ass till I was about 7 years old. So for 7 years, I would yell after my mother, my poor mom, to drop everything she was doing, to come to the bathroom to wipe my 7-year-old ass. I would do this so much, I started doing it as a song in my language. It would go something like this. Mama Galman Yuda, which directly translates to, Mom, come and wipe my asshole. So imagine, if you will, a mother of 3 kids, already facing the trials and tribulations of life, motherhood, what have you, being summoned in song to wipe her grown child's ass. Don't know about you guys, I'd kill that kid. I was talking to her about this recently, and she revealed to me some startling news. She said, I didn't come up with this song. that she and her siblings sang this very song to their mom to wipe their ass when they were young. Guys, this is a multi-generational jingle. This is a hereditary hymn. That's all I got.
That's so funny and revealing and raw, and that's amazing. That's true. And it reveals generational abuse. That will it die with you? Can you not do that for a child, please? Your children will love you. Without that, it will be fine. I'm glad it was your mom and not your dad. That was so funny. I love Abdul so much more now. How's that song go? We're gonna sing it when we're leaving. Galman Ayuda. Very good. All right, guys. Mama Gananu Judah Poo Poo Kaka Yuda. That means butt in or anus in yeah. The man who speaks the least fluent English in the room just translated that properly for me. I'm Roy Ellison, guys. This was too much fun. Have a good night.